Just on housing as well, can you clarify for us what's happening here? The Greens are still meeting with Labor. There's a meeting coming up.
I understand there's a meeting coming up. Our housing spokesperson, Max Chandler-Mather, I understand is meeting.
Okay.
And look, I hope that we get somewhere. We want to see an outcome. You know, we've got 750,000 people on public and affordable housing waiting lists around the country. What the government's proposing is only going to provide 30,000 houses over the next 5 years. A tiny drop in the bucket of what's required.
The government was quite a way on
really,
this.
yeah.
The initial fund over 4 years, I think it's an extra $2.5 billion, guaranteeing $500 million spent a year as well. With their discussion with states, what we heard today, which was new from Labor, was that there's only so many that can be built. There's only so many people out there to build these houses, and more money won't actually mean more are built.
Look, I think we've got a slowdown in the private construction sector at the moment. There is the ability to be building more. And if you had the money on the table, I'm sure that that would be built, and certainly much more than what the government's got on offer. Because in fact, there's not even a guarantee of that $500 million being spent. It's up to $500 million. And if the super fund had the same result,
but they've put a ceiling under the spending on it now.
No, they haven't. And in fact, the
floor under it. Sorry,
the reintroduced bill is exactly the same as.
But in negotiations, they were willing to put a floor under it. It's worth pointing that out.
They haven't made any commitments to that as part of this recent,
Well, they're putting their billion as is, but that's what they've said. Yeah, okay, we'll put a floor under it. That's shifting quite a way on it.
Well, but it's still nowhere near as to what's required. As I said, 30,000 compared to 750,000 people, and a waiting list that's going longer. Plus, we have to make unlimited rent increases illegal.
Senator, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, Tom.